Okay, so we're down here with the blue.
Yes.
Yeah, you gonna cut. So you can draw it.
Mine is brown. I think I use the shimmer method.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah, for the name. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Would you have a pencil sharpener? Maybe not.
Let me check.
Pen, right? Because
I can like
I got a pen like Thompson.
Yeah?
Yeah?
we have.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Excellent. Thank you. It looks very antiquated in the age of iPad and computers. It looks like a 20th century. That's a bit better. Yeah, I like it. I see there is like a religious silence. Very interesting. Have you ever wondered, Robin, why animators use disc? Because we always have to rotate the drawing.
Okay.
That is the reason. With disc, it comes naturally.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Understand.
And they are like boxes at the same time.
When you draw the animation for Roger Rabbit,
Yeah.
how many frames do you have to draw?
There's a rate per second that is common with cinema. Doesn't change since the Lumiere brothers in 1898. 24 frames a second. Well, actually, it's not true. It's since the event of sound. They realized 16 frames prior was 16 frames, and it didn't work for sound. There wasn't enough film length to have good sound, so they decided 24 frames a second. So that means 1,440 frames per minute. Now, if you have one character, that's 1,440 characters you have to draw per minute. If you have 10 characters, that's 14,400 drawings you have to make per minute.
Oh, that's a lot.
If you have 20 characters, it's double that. So the end of Roger Rabbit, when all the crowds are dancing, thousands and thousands.
So it takes you years to draw?
It's a team. You can't do it all yourself. The most you can do, if you're a really good animator, maybe at the very most 6 minutes in a year. At the very most.
Was a lot of teams.
Yeah. There were 350 people in London. Not all animating. There were people coloring, people painting spots on cells all day long for the shadows and for the rim light. So people were painting shadows and rim light. They didn't even know what it looks like. But they were doing that. I'm sure they were having nightmares, like 101 Dalmatian or something.
That's true.
So there are a lot of different works, different jobs in an animated film. You have maybe 50 different kinds of jobs. An animator is one of them. I never touch color when I'm wearing Roger Rabbit. I only do animation.
It's good to actually create a lot of jobs. At least 50 jobs.
So you like Roger Rabbit?
Oh yeah, I actually shot the film.
Oh, very good.
Shot the movie.
Oh, excellent. It's a little bit long, perhaps. It should be fine.
How long did it take you to create Roger Rabbit in time?
Actually, I did not create it. This was work for hire. Richard Williams created it. He's the guy who directed the animation. And basically, it was under the supervision of Spielberg and Robert Zemeckis. And they said, we want the quality of I want the character to be zany and kind of impetuous, like a Bugs Bunny. But we want it to be inspired from the rabbit in Song of the South, which is a very unknown film that was a combination film with a rabbit and Uncle Remus, the black guy from the 40s, who was actually telling tales to kids. So there were different segments with the live actor and the rabbit. So they wanted a bit of that rabbit, and then they wanted the fluidity of Walt Disney. So Richard Williams started to create like a clown with a triangle, then the big feet, and then the head with the big ears. That's how he started. But Richard Williams is the one who actually designed the rabbit. And of course it was fun to work with him because he's a little crazy himself. And we would have big names coming to visit us at work, like George Lucas, people like that. So on a Sunday afternoon I'm at work and here comes George Lucas. Was funny. I worked for him also later on. Because I worked on Star Wars also later on.
I love Star Wars.
Yep. And it's big. There's so many episodes.
Alright.
I think most of the guys like it.
Yeah, since I was young.
Yeah, more than the girls. Huh?
Actually, I grew up on Star Wars.
Okay. Yeah, it's more a guy thing. Little Mermaid is more for girls. I also worked on Rescuers Down Under, if you know that film, and Space Jam.
Space Jam.
With Bugs Bunny,
Space Jam.
with Michael Jordan,
I saw it also.
and many others. I worked on over 13 films, American movies.
Yeah, a lot.
About this part. Is that the feeling of déjà vu or You know the difference between Roger Rabbit and Bugs Bunny?
I think Roger Rabbit is more funny.
Well, the difference is that Bugs Bunny has 2 strands of hair on each side, and Roger Rabbit has 3.
Okay, that's only difference.
No, there are more difference. So it's coming out quickly. Well, it's the same with any field. You look at the ice skating champion and you say, oh, I can do it. It's so easy. But it's not that easy.
It looks very easy.
Same with water skiing. I tried water skiing. I couldn't manage the balance, you know. Once I fell on my back, once I fell on my belly, and then I quit.
It must be very painful, right?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's not spill coffee on this. Maybe the page after, but not this page. Almost done. So you can imagine when you have to do so many drawings of Roger Rabbit, after a while you get used to it.
Yeah, I guess you have to, right?
There's no other choice, no other way.
So you have to put in the expressions, all this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I love doing. I mean, there was a guy, mostly he did Jessica, he was the lead, and because there are leads for each character, and then there's a team following them. And that guy was really amazing guy. His name is Russell Hall. He's a British guy, and he created the real Jessica. He did the most astonishing shots with her, like when she appears on stage and singing, and then the camera shot where she turns around. And this guy was making in 87, 2,500 pounds a week.
Oh.
A week. We were working 80 hours a week. We would start at 9 and we would finish at 2 a.m. And there was an entire fleet of taxi bringing everybody back home every night.
That's quite long hours.
Definitely, we were working 7 days a week. And it was entirely illegal. You can't do that in England normally. But if we didn't do it, the film would never have been finished on time.
That's true.
So it's almost done. I like this kind of pencil actually, it's very good. It gives a sketchy feel to it.
I hear that actually in Singapore now, a lot of people are just, a lot of youngsters are into animation.
Oh yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, the thing is, it's good, a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is, of course, it's nice to have people loving animation so much. But the problem is, there's good and bad animation, and there's a lot of bad one. And 3D has completely changed the map, because before 3D it was all hand drawn. But since 3D, a lot of the fine artists were doing all these pretty things couldn't find a job because they could not change the way they were doing it, and a lot of people lost their jobs. And they said, oh, it's because it's cheaper to do it with computer. Well, it's true, yes and no. The thing is, they hardly want any veteran to work with them. They can't be bothered with people who have the knowledge. They just think the computer is going to do the job, which is not true. So you may have all the most wonderful softwares. It's like anything else. Car racing, if you don't have the pilot, your race won't exist, won't take place. Well, it's the same thing with animation. You can have all the most beautiful computers and softwares. If you don't have someone to drive the machines, forget it.
It won't draw by itself, right?
Yeah, and some people who don't have an eye and can't draw, they still can move things around in 3D, but it's not the same. I can see you're tired, Robin.
No, I'm not tired.
You sure?
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe it's in imagination. Have you seen the last Batman movie?
No.
It's not out here.
Not, I think it's not.
It's already out.
Not really, but
19th of July.
I haven't seen it, but I heard about it.
any comments on the film?
I can't make comment because I haven't seen it, but I think they're a little bit too demonic. There's a lot of nasty stuff happening in I don't know if you would agree with me, but
Yeah, I saw the trailer.
yeah, violent, huh?
Disturbing, yes.
Yeah.
I won't bring my children there.
There you go, there you go. Oh, look, she's getting interested, huh?
It's okay, you can watch.
Yeah. People know about Roger Rabbit, huh?
Yes. Quite popular actually.
For everyone here.
Nice, because
Okay, so not to forget the mustache. There you go. So now color. This is not the end of the story yet. I think she wants one. What time you close? Oh, I see, okay. We still have time.
Don't worry. No,
Night is young,
yes.
not easy.
so we're gonna go party. I'm just kidding. That's not me. I'm not a party anymore. I'm usually in bed around 10:30.
Wake up very early.
Yeah, because I get up early. I get up at 6.
Wow. Because I'm still sleeping at 6.
Oh yeah? It looks like the old-fashioned way, huh? But actually I think it looks more artistic when you do it with pencil and crayon. Here, his eyes were pale blue. Oh, she doesn't speak English.
Hey, Mom. Yeah, you want some more?
Very interested, huh? The kids. That's so funny. All kids love to draw, I believe. Or most kids anyway.